Hi, all. Happy Saturday. I told you I was going to make a video or release a video today, and we're going to just start in the forest where it's quiet because this is an important one. I'm going to teach you today a method that you can use over and over again in order to reintegrate soul fragments and specifically your inner children. So in shamanism, when something happens and you dissociate, they call it soul loss. And we are able, through non-ordinary reality, through the use of our imagination or our psychic sight, we are able to go to our inner realms and find our fragments that need to come home. And so I encourage you to do this more than once. You know, in a session, we share a screen. I mean, I'm a remote viewer and I'm a psychic. So in a session, we would call all of your fragments in at once. And I would hold space for you while you integrate them. But this is difficult to do in a setting like this. I may do some live webinars that would give me a little more freedom around that. But for the sake of this exercise and for the sake of creating something that you can use at home or wherever you're at to bring yourself back to wholeness, we're going to do this one fragment at a time. So go ahead and take a nice breath for me. We're going to take a little bit more time today bringing you into your body and anchoring your space so that I just want to make sure you guys are all held during this. This could be tough sometimes. There's a lot of emotions that come up around inner children. So just take a deep breath, feel yourself coming all the way down into your body. And I'm calling the highest, holiest light of our Creator. I'm calling it down, around, and through our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. The places we're in, the beings in, around, and near us. Now, just down, around, and through the space, the place, all the animals, your furniture, your car if you're sitting in a car right now. Just calling that light through everything. And just seeing this light flow unimpeded through your body. You can see yourself even standing on a mountain and just notice that this light is coming from above you all the way through your crown, deep into the mountain you stand on now. And I command the four corners below, above, and within of our spaces all be anchored, sealed, and sanctified in the light of the Creator now. I command to clear all manipulation, clear all interference, clear all hidden things and all reasons for things to be hidden. Clear all negative ego, and do this in a pattern so high and so holy that it cannot find its way back to us for the duration of this session. I call this high and holy light through our heads, our necks, the shoulders, the spine, your collarbone, your arms, your hands, coming down through the torso, Down through the hips, clearing all the sex organs, clearing the legs, the feet, the toes. And just asking that this light refresh, restore, renew, recalibrate all organs, all systems, all processes in the body now. I call each and every one of us into divine right order now. So if your eyes aren't closed already, go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to see yourself walking down a beautiful spiral path. And as you come down this spiral path, I want you to notice as much detail as you can about the spiral path. Is it earthen? Are there steps? Is it smooth? Are there trees on the path? Flowers? Are you outside? Are you inside? What do you notice about this path? And now as you come to the bottom of this spiral, I want you to notice that there's a door in front of you. And I want you to go ahead and place your hands on the door. And as you place your hands on the door, notice as much detail as you can about the door. Is it smooth? Is it rough? Is it carved? What color is it? What does the hardware look like? Notice as much as you can about this door. What shape is it? Are there any symbols on it? Notice these things. And now go ahead and place your hand on the doorknob. And you're going to open the door and step through it. And you're going to close the door behind you. We always close our doors behind us. And now, as you enter this space and look up, I want you to notice that you're once again in a void. And there's just a beautiful soft white light in this void. No ceiling, no walls, just beautiful soft white light that almost has an effervescent quality to it. And just calling the light of creation through this void space now. And I'm calling you into a golden egg of light, light of creation wrapping you in a golden egg. And I want you to know that in this golden egg, you are completely sovereign, respected, and protected across all time, all space, all dimensions, all levels, all layers, every station of your identity, every iteration of you, now and in perpetuity. And now that you're in your egg, I want you to set the intention to call forward the most important soul fragment, the soul fragment that needs to be embodied the most now. And so into this space, notice who has shown up. This could be you as a baby, as a toddler, as a teenager, as an adult. Just notice who shows up. Who's coming into your awareness? And sometimes this can appear to us, we might see a school photo or just see a smaller version of us that we remember seeing in a photo at one time. But notice who comes up first. And just calling everybody's spiritual side to be heightened now. anyone listening to this call, asking to heighten their sense of spiritual sight now. Here we go. So noticing who comes in. And now I want you to look down at your being and notice that you're in your current form. And I want you in your current form to go to this aspect of you that needs to be re-embodied. And I want you to go to them now. And I want you to love them up. If it is a 3-year-old you, pick that 3-year-old up, put her on your hip or him on your hip, love him up, tell him whatever he needs to hear. It wasn't your fault. You're perfect just like you are, whatever he needs to hear. If this is a teenager that showed up, tell this teenager whatever he or she needs to hear. You know, your soul knows what this aspect of you needs to hear in order to come home. And I'm going to give you a minute. I'm going to give you some time to be with this aspect of you and say whatever it is you need to say. And when you're finished, I want you to hug this aspect of you and then notice, does this aspect integrate into your being or do they stay separate? So go ahead and go to your aspect now. Go to your soul and take the time to bring this piece of you back home now. And if you need some more time, go ahead and stay where you are. Stay with your aspect. Say whatever you need to say to them. Just making sure at the end that you hug them and that you notice, do they integrate? Asking for a smooth integration of all energy coming back. And when you're finished, you can open your eyes, and so it is. Use this until when you go to that void, no little yous show up. If you do this more than once with a particular age or a particular aspect, or if your aspect isn't integrating, reach out to me and let me know. It's an important piece, so reach out and let me know. And I'm sending you guys so much love. My intention is to create resources for you to be able to heal yourself. I didn't have a super easy time when I was trying to clear trauma and find all my parts. You know, I did it mainly through training, trainings that I paid for. And there were so many times that I wished I had somebody that I could just, I don't know, watch and get information from, or watch and get a clearing from, or I don't know, someone to help, you know? And so that's what I'm hoping to be here. I hope this is a helpful resource for you. And if there's ever anything that you'd like to know about, or if you have some tough or tricky spiritual thing that you just can't seem to clear, reach out to me. Reach out to me and I'll ask Spirit, and we'll find a visualization or a way to clear it, right? Spirit, clear it. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your weekend, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.